Hi guys, so my name is Bianca. I think we already met from the other videos, and today we're going to talk about marketing. So I choose this theme because now I'm doing an intern in marketing. So I'm going to tell you about my routine, about my main activities, and the strategies that we use there. So we're going to talk about marketing in general. First of all, I'm going to tell you the three types of segments that we have. We have the farm business, the company ones, and the home ones. So we work with three types of clients. And before that, I had to explain you what my company does. We sell solar energy. We sell the project, the installation, and the monitoring. So the first thing I discovered in the market is that if we're going to talk about, or if we're going to work with something different, we have to understand the business. I think that for us that we study business and general things, when we are in a company that is engineer or technical, we have to study about the product a lot, because as much as we know about the product, as better is going to be our strategies. So I had to study about solar energy, things that are benefits, and what value added, and a lot of things to understand better the market. So we use there two different strategies. First one is the digital marketing. We use Instagram and Facebook for our public to put solar energy in home and in companies. But we use more the LinkedIn for companies because it's the area and it's the way environment that they are. And for the farms, we use more the radio or going into, I don't know how to say in English, but it's like farm market or farm meeting that people goes and put some expose their products. So we go to these meetings and we sell our product. This is the digital things we do. We had to segment our public and think where I can find people like this. This is the answer for where we're going to act in the digital environment. So we work with these three ways. We use like content like how much you can reduce your cost and things like that. And if the people get interest, they click and we got their email and their contacts, and we pass to our sales team and they go make contact with them. Other strategy that we use, it's the normal one, and I think for us that studies now, we think that's not the main strategy, and maybe some people don't even think that this exists anymore. But we use flyers, we use outdoors sometimes, and we use radio. And what's funny is that this thing works. And I think with the technological things and the development, we ending forgetting these things, but they are important and they give us some return, so it's a good thing. And I think in a small city people are used to this, so it's a good strategy too. Another thing that I'm going to tell you is a thing that when we study, we study a lot of the product and how to sell the product, but in the market is very useful for the people that knows and take cares of marketing, also take cares of sales. So that's a thing for me that I learned a lot in the company. It's a small company, so I have a lot of functions, but it's a good thing. So there's a lot of things. It's to take care of sales. In the company that I am now, they don't have a CRM. That's a customer relation management. It's a very important tool to take care of sales. This tool, they I don't know how to say, so they walk with the client for all the way to buy, since the first hello and then to the sell contract. So the sellers, they have access to a mobile, and they put there all the information about the client and all the steps of the sale. This is a important tool to see where the client is, how many time they are spending with this customer, and why we did the sale, why don't, if we don't. So the CRM, it's a very important tool. In the company I work, what happened before the CRM? People start to talking with some clients, and because of the routine and because it's a demand, it's big, because of a lot of contacts, they ending losing them in the middle of the process. So after we implement the CRM, the client is always near. So we improve our contact with clients, and it gives us 10% more of clients month. It's a lot of people. And also, in all the process, since the first hello to client, then to sell contract, the client passed to different areas in the company. Like you have the first content, then you get their counts of energy and send to the engineer department, and then get back to the seller to go to the client. So this is a process that they made there. And in this part, to pass things to the seller, to the engineer projects, to the seller again, they lose a lot of things. And with this CRM, we can see where it is, and we can control better this process. So it's a very interesting tool. And in the ending, we can see where this client is, who this client is. That is very important. We can segmentate with real data, that it's our data. So that's a good tool. And another thing that I work there with marketing, it's called endomarketing. That is strategies like mix it with human resources to to improve the relationship of the team, the people that work there, with the marketing of the company, like to wear the t-shirt. I don't know if this if this thing is used in English, but I work with something like that. Like when we sell something, we have a sign to belt. I don't know if the right question, is the right word. And people that indicates another people to sell our products win some things. So this is I think that's the three areas that I work more in marketing in my intern. I chose this, as I told you, I chose this thing because it's easier to talk when you have when you work with the thing, when you dominate the thing that you're going to talk about. So my name is Bianca, and I'm here if you have any questions about the intern in marketing. You can contact me for the channel or with comments, and I'm here to help. So that's all, and thank you guys. Bye bye. See you.